Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. You're watching NWAC soccer action as Lynn Benton gets set to put their outstanding 2023 season on the line against the Rogue Ospreys. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. Jim McCoy along with Johnny McCoy on the camera. Just moments away from the start of this afternoon's match. Running over quickly from the RCC men's soccer game. When we left it, Portland had put a goal on the board to make it a 2-1 match, but Rogue still on top with 10 minutes to go. Joe Brett completing the coverage of that match. And then we made the move just a couple miles down the road to be here to watch the RCC volleyball team in action. RCC in action last night. And the Ospreys in that match taking on, trying to pull that up on my phone right now and discovered that the cell phone coverage is kind of wonky over here, but that's where we're thankful to be on Ethernet, so we don't have to worry about that. We're just a minute away from today's match. What we'll go ahead and do is take a quick break to recognize our sponsors. You're watching NWAC Soccer on TableRockSports.net.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with US Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
US Cellular, built for us.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Back here at the courthouse, just moments away from the beginning of today's match. The Ospreys in their black uniforms with white numerals, greeting Lynn Benton at the net before we get the match underway. Last year had a chance to watch the Ospreys take on Lynn Benton, and right now LBCC just in an incredible position right now, on an incredible run and looking dominant throughout the year. What a feather in their cap it would be for Rogue if they were able to pull off the upset, but as you might well imagine, doing that will be a lot easier said than done. Rogue starting out with a lineup of Naomi Johnson, Kaylani Medeiros, Sodatani. We also have Olivia Stubenrock, Jordan McCutcheon, Tiva Miller, Angel Kamage. There's McCutcheon and Tiva along the back line. For Lynn Benton, you've got number 12, Maddie Hellum. The libero is number 1, Kinsey Brailage. Well, we're grateful to be here. Glad you could join us, and the match is underway. Play at the net. Strong return. And just like that, Lynn Benton is up 1-0. McCutcheon. Over the net it goes to Naomi Johnson. The soft touch on the serve. Knots things up. With service for the Ospreys, Olivia Stubenrock. The return too strong by Maddie Hellam. And the Ospreys take the 2-1 lead. Play at the net. Nice block there by the Ospreys. Working hard to keep it alive. McCutcheon feeds it for Stubenrock. Got a nice rally going here. What a play there by the Lynn Benton libero to keep it alive, diving to the floor. Ball still alive. Stubenrock. And they're on the return by Jordan McCutcheon. The Ospreys take a 3-1 lead. Stubenrock just clears the net. Ospreys pick up another point. Lynn Benton determined to have kind of held on to the ball a little bit. Finding that ideal spot on the floor for the return. Lynn Benton picks up the point. And the service. Getting ready to serve is Grace Boder, the sophomore. Just over the net it goes from McCutcheon. Angel Kamage wearing the libero shirt, number 5. Let's get that squared away. So now we got the score right, but just a 4-3 lead. McCutcheon sets it. Making the play is Kaylani Medeiros. Ospreys win the point and the service. Opening set between these two teams. Point awarded to RCC as they take the 6-3 lead. Back behind the service line, opposite and outside hitter, Naomi Johnson. Nice job with the dig there by Johnson. Stubenrock, McCutcheon. Across it goes. Into the match is Evelyn Lapolo. Exciting rally going on. Six-4 here in the first set. Lynn Benton touching it over the net, Brooklyn Willard. And she draws her team within one. Avery Hughes gets ready to serve. Sets up the return by Tiva Miller, wearing number 11 for RCC. McCutcheon keeping it alive. Miller. Play at the net. It falls in for Lynn Benton. And our match is knotted up at 6. Hughes. Kamage has a little trouble with that, and for the first time here in the first set, Lynn Benton takes the lead. McCutcheon sets it. Nice block there at the net, but it ends up going over the line. So the match knotted up at 7 here in the first set. Lynn Benton Community College out of Albany, Oregon. Miller. Good block there at the net. Making the play there is Olivia Hysaw. And Lynn Benton goes up by 2. This one, though, a little too much mustard on the serve. Over the service line it goes. They'll get it back, and getting set to serve is Tiva Miller. Well, knocked around. McCutcheon sets it for Steuben Rock. Nice hustle play there by the Ospreys. Making the play is Eli Lualmaga. Roadrunners now lead in the match by 2 here in the first set. Jamie Frazier, the head coach. Left-handed serve by Kinsey Brailage. That ends up short of the net. And now libero Angel Kamage will get ready for the serve. We'll set up the return. Getting ready to serve for Lynn Benton, Maya Carley. Steuben Rock. Tap over the line by Johnson. Kamage. Here's Steuben Rock. Little too deep. Actually, that one actually goes in favor of the Ospreys. 1 point match now with Roadrunners up by 1. Sophomore Jordan McCutcheon, part of that Hawaii contingent for RCC. Trying to keep it alive there is McCutcheon, but it ends up falling to the floor. Good touch on the return by the Roadrunners. Maddie Hellam with the serve. Kamage lays out to get it. Just barely works its way over the net. And a fine play by the Roadrunners puts them up by 3. Set up the serve. Return for Johnson. And block the net. Good hustle by the Ospreys to keep it alive, but the return out of bounds. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. Here in the first set, the Roadrunners up by 4. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
The Ospreys find themselves trailing here in the first set. Yesterday in action against Lane Community College, and the Titans took the sweep there. Steubenrock, across it goes, and Steubenrock there makes a fine play. Ospreys with the point, and now the serve. Olivia Steubenrock, outside hitter, a freshman. Roadrunners take the point and get it back. Getting ready to serve Grace Boder. Kamage, McCutcheon. And there, good block at the net. Teaming up there, you have Brooke Rogers, number 8, and number 11 is Grace Luttrell. Good block there. Johnson, Miller there for the Ospreys. Steubenrock keeps it alive. Attempting a return at the net. Pa'o Payne K.O., sophomore outside hitter. Lynn Menton now up by 6. McCutcheon, Johnson, now over on the Roadrunners side. Coming off the back line with the dig. There was Steubenrock. Roadrunners trying to set something up. And the return just a little too deep by Rogers. Trailing by 5. The Ospreys looking to try to make a run. They took the early lead. But Lynn Benton proving to be a tough opponent today. Ball ends up out on the side. Ospreys within 4. Johnson. What a serve there, just inside the line. Good play there by RCC, and now Johnson will try to see if she can do that again. This time, though, the serve well short of the net. She'll come out for a breather. Coming on is Kamage. Roadrunner lead is now 4 here in the opening set of this afternoon's match. Tiva Miller on the return. Ruling by the official goes in favor of the Ospreys. Deep serve there by Hila Lawal Omega. Lynn Benton scores the point, and serving now was Brooklyn Willard. Willard, Stubenrock. You could just tell by her reaction, just kind of mishit that. And now the Ospreys trail by 5. Service, too deep. Goes over the service line of Rogue. Well, they get service back. And here is Tiva Miller, sophomore. McCutcheon works to keep it alive. Kamage. Good rally going here. Stubenrock, and the ball lands out of bounds. Good hustle, good effort by the Ospreys. Lynn Benton attempting the return is Evelyn LaPolo. Ball ends up out of bounds. So Lynn Benton will score on that, and they now have a 4-point lead in the opening set. Returned by Stubenrock. Play at the net. The play in dispute. Side judge there, a little conversation between him and the lead official. And after the conference, the point goes to Lynn Benton. Kinsey Braillage. Timeout called here in the opening set. 22-17, Lynn Benton. We'll be right back after this 60-second timeout.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Back to action on the floor. Steubenrock blocked at the net. Kamage for McCutcheon. She'll set it up for Steubenrock. And that'll end up spinning off the hands of the libero, Kinsey Brailage. And with the point, the Ospreys draw within 4. Kamage. Lynn Benton doing a good job of trying to keep that alive. However, the Ospreys pick up the point, draw within 3. Angel Kamage getting ready to serve once again. Try a little power play there. Maddie Hellam, you can tell she's got that move down pat. Roadrunners closing in on game point here in the first set. Serving is Mia Carley. That one kind of falls a little low. Miller trying to make a play on it. Unable to do so. McCutcheon, Steubenrock, blocked at the net. Roadrunners unable to make the return. Ospreys with the point and the service, drawing within 4. Lualamaga, after getting some playing time here midway through the match, comes off. Steubenrock. Nice little touch play right there at the net. Just a little subtlety there. Medeiros back into the match for RCC, wearing number 9. McCutcheon with the serve. Ospreys win the point. Coach Jamie Frazier wants to talk things over with their troops, and that will give us an opportunity to take a quick timeout. We'll take a pause for messages, and we'll be back with more volleyball action, NWAC style, here on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over...
Ospreys hanging tough. Trailing by 2, tried to make a run here late. Ball in the air, Nice block there at the net. They're making the play for RCC. You've got Naomi Johnson. Winning the point and the first set. Lynn Benton Community College. The team switched sides, so the Roadrunners in white move over to the right side of the court, while the Ospreys in black move to the left. We'll pause quickly for messages. We'll be right back with the second set, right here on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Back here at the courthouse. Ready for set 2. The Ospreys, who trailed by 6 at one point, battled back, but the Roadrunners prevail with a 25-22 victory. In men's soccer, the Ospreys had taken a 2-0 lead on goals by Edgar Lopez and Lucas Houghton. Then Portland put one in the back of the net to make it 2-1 in the 81st minute of the match. A report from Joe Brett, who finished up the match over there on our behalf, said that the Panthers had a couple of shots, but the Ospreys take the 3 points and raise their record to 5-2. There on the return, Rowan Riley. We're getting our first look at her as she goes back behind the service line. Miller's there to meet it. Stubenrock. Just a little too much oomph on the return. It goes over the line, and Mia Carley gets ready to serve. Carley to our libero. Roadrunners keep it alive. Nice block at the net by the Ospreys. Good hustle there by Lowell Omega. And dropping it in for the point. There's Naomi Johnson. I'll grab the point and the serve. And Jordan McCutcheon, team leader in assists, gets ready to serve. I tell you what, she has been something else for the Roadrunners today. Maddie Hellam. A lot of power in her game, and she puts her team up by 2. Ball scrapes the net. Stays on the Ospreys side. They now trail 4-1. And Hellam, a freshman, so she'll be terrorizing the rest of the league for another year after this one. That one, little misplay there by the Ospreys. Roadrunners trying to establish early control in the second set. Good hustle play there. Steubenrock keeps it alive and now gets it over the net. Kamage, Miller, and Hellam on a little bit of what I guess you would describe as a mishit there. And Steubenrock getting ready to serve. McCutcheon, Miller, and a hold there gives the Ospreys the point. They draw within 2. Full day of RCC sports. Not only were the men's soccer team in action today, that return attempt goes out of bounds. Ospreys, opportunity to tie it right here. But the RCC women's soccer team playing over at Southwestern today. Back on the pitch after about roughly a 3-year absence. RCC looking to tie it up, and they do. In there for Rogue, we see Payne K.O. wearing number 3, just right there behind Johnson and Miller. Steubenrock's serve. And a well-placed return by Grace Boder puts the Roadrunners back up by 1. And Boder now will get ready to serve for Lynn Benton. A line drive job there. Miller on the return. Hellam keeps it alive. Kamage. KO there on the return. And that just falls in to give the Roadrunners a 2-point lead. Returned by Johnson. That one falls in. And the Ospreys draw it within 1. Grateful for our business partners that help keep us bringing collegiate and high school sports coming your way, and that includes Bill's Glass, who's been serving Southern Oregon for nearly 50 years for your auto, home, and business needs. Like they used to say back in the day, when you hear that crash, think Bills Glass. McCutcheon unable to return it. Now I got the scoreboard right there. Is the Roadrunners leading 8-6. Whistle stopping play. Rally going. Stubenrock thought she had it there for a moment, but it ends up careening off out of bounds. Serving for Lynn Benton is Avery Hughes. Miller drops it in. There to keep it alive is Tupua. As the ball falls out, RCC draws within 2, serving as Ely Lualamaga. Got a good rally coming up here. Nice block at the net by the Roadrunners. Little touch play there. Lynn Benton keeps it alive. There, the Roadrunners pick up the point. And Desiree Tupua, outside hitter and defensive specialist, a freshman, with the serve. Stubenrock, McCutcheon. Ball fouls out of bounds. Last touched by the Ospreys. So the point goes Lynn Benton's way. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. It's 11-7 Roadrunners. We'll be right back after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Jamie Frazier talking things over with her Roadrunner. She's assisted by Allie Schmidt and Mia Smith. Her team up by 4. Here in the second set, the opener won by the Roadrunners 25-22. Powerful return by Tiva Miller. She'll pick up the point and wins service for RCC. And Miller back behind the service line. Deep serve. And then the lefty return by Lynn Benton. Olivia Hysaw. Puts Lynn Benton up by 4 as now Kinsey Brailage, freshman libero, gets ready to serve. Little floater. Stubenrock. And getting that one to fall in, Evelyn LaPola. And the Ospreys now within 3. Evelyn LaPola, freshman, middle blocker. She'll serve here. That one strays off to the right side over the line. Roadrunners lead by 4. Couple of substitutions in the match. We see Grace Boder in there, along with Rowan Riley. Tiva Miller, but there to get a good touch on it. The Roadrunners block at the net. Got a good rally going here. Block at the net by McCutcheon. Johnson also there. Left-handed return. But a powerful strike by the Roadrunners. RCC unable to do anything with that. And now Lynn Benton up by 5. Carly. Stubenrock blocked at the net. Good play there. Grace Boder wearing number 7. (15-9) your score. Mia Carly serves. And that'll drop in for the Roadrunners, who take their biggest lead thus far of the afternoon, as now they're up by 7. Timeout called midway through the second set. We'll pause for messages and be back with more here on TableRockSports.net.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We're grateful for those proud sponsors that help make live video streaming action possible here on Table Rock Sports. And those include Lithia Dodge, Jeep Dodge Chrysler, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, and John L. Scott Real Estate. Seven points the lead. Mia Carly and the Roadrunners on a run here. Going to see if they can't squash any notions of a rogue comeback. Carly sets it up. Hellam. And that one will fall out of bounds. The Roadrunner lead is now 8. That's an interesting point celebration. I don't know. I think I can say much more about that. Carly, though, and her team on a run here, now leading by 9 in the second set. Kamage. Returned by Hellam. Keeping it alive. The Ospreys. And dropping it in for the point. Rowan Riley. And Lynn Benton now has a 10-point lead. Entering the match for the Ospreys, Tiana Fanuati Thalagi. Wearing number 14 for Christine Nelson and company. Ospreys able to stop the bleeding there. And now it'll be sophomore Jordan McCutcheon with the serve. Hellam there. And the point there on the play. You can see the official there. And the call goes in favor of Lynn Benton. Maddie Hellam. That one just barely skitters over the net. And dropping it in for the point, Grace Boder. Puts the Roadrunners up by 11. Home serve. Miller there for RCC, and attempting to make something happen there is Fanutai Laulagi. Can't make the play, and it's 22-10. And a little trouble keeping her feet there is Carly. So the Ospreys pick up a point on that, and now checking into the match is freshman defensive specialist Reagan Roberts. Roberts from New Hope Christian School, 1A program here in Southern Oregon. Roadrunners finding the right spots. Now up by 12. And Lynn Benton just a couple of points away from taking the second set. But there's Tiva Miller picking up point number 12 for her team. Kamage getting ready to serve. Over the net it goes. Keeps it alive. Roberts gets it over the net. And the Roadrunners get that one to fall in. Game point here in the second set of the match. Getting ready to serve is Avery Hughes. Roberts with the dig, then to Miller. And that one, too much mustard on the return. And the Ospreys draw within 9. Getting ready to serve is Eli Lualamaga. Dropping it in for the game point. Grace Luttrell. And now the Roadrunners take a 2-0 lead. So here at the intermission, this will give us a little opportunity to recognize our sponsors. Stick around. We've got the third set coming up in 2 minutes.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Pinnacle 365, proud sponsor of Table Rock Sports. Visit Pinnacle 365 for morning motivation and a little crunch in your lunch and fuel for the road trip. Pinnacle 365 are also our thanks to Avista Utilities. And then we're also grateful for our new sponsors. One of them, the Solar Pros. So set number 3 coming up. The Ospreys with their backs against the wall. One more victory. And the Roadrunners take the match and keep their unbeaten record intact. Teams switch sides once again. So the Ospreys in their home dark uniforms on the right, to our right. And the Roadrunners on the left side. Ospreys return to the floor. Now, in their overall record, there is one loss for Lynn Benton, and that came at the hands of Columbia Basin. But otherwise, Lynn Benton off to another strong start. You don't get the feeling I'm looking at last year's revival. If there were one thing that I wished I could do is kind of clean up a little bit on the NWAC website. Sometimes if you're not careful, you find yourself quickly looking at the wrong year. There on the opening play of the match, Brooklyn Willard drops it in. And the Roadrunners take, that's my mistake. Actually, Rogue picked up the point. I think fatigue is beginning to catch up to me. Did a high school football game last night, a men's soccer match earlier today, now here for the volleyball match, which I will tell you has been an entertaining one. And this is actually my first look at RCC in the 2023 season. Helm with service for the Roadrunners. Kamage, McCutcheon, and that falls to the floor. And the visiting team ties it up. Maddie Helm. Her serve comes down to Kamage, McCutcheon, Medeiros, and that one, the Roadrunners find an open patch of floor and drop it in for the point. McCutcheon sets it up. Steubenrock puts some juice behind that one. That ends up going through the hands of Mia Carley. And set number 3 is tied at 3. McCutcheon trying to keep it alive. Just kind of hangs in the air a little bit. And Medeiros unable to run in on it. Kamage. The dig attempt unsuccessful. She gets another opportunity there. McCutcheon sets it up. Miller with a little touch play. That one lands out of bounds. And the Ospreys, who trail by 1, have Naomi Johnson, the freshman, ready to serve. And a reversal on the call, so for Lynn Benton, they pick up the point and now lead 6-3. Christine Nelson pleading her case with the officials. Nelson not happy with that call. And let's just say, leave it at understandably so. Served by the Roadrunners. McCutcheon, diving attempt there. Unsuccessful. Serving is Grace Boder. And whereas we had a real scrap between the two teams in the opening set that the Roadrunners ultimately won by 3, the last couple of sets have seen domination by Lynn Benton. But a great return there by McCutcheon. Yeah, the return and the downhill angle on it. Nobody's going to be doing anything with that. Now, Evelyn Laupola, number 15, entering the match. Johnson serving as her team trails 8-4. Ball's in the air. block at the net. Good play by Miller. Now the Ospreys trying hard to keep it alive. Nicely played by Medeiros. But the right touch on it for Lynn Benton and the Roadrunners. Take a 5-point lead. Avery Hughes behind the service line. McCutcheon. Play over the net. This time the bounce goes RCC's way. They draw within 4. Ely ready to serve. Drops it in. But a strong return by Grace Luttrell for the kill. Her team opening up a 5-point lead. Brooklyn Willard. Strike on the ball. That one falls to the floor. And Coach Nelson's going to call a timeout. Talk things over with their team. Try to right the ship here. (11-5) on your John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
So a little shout out to a couple of middle school players cheering on the RCC Ospreys. And we got Lily and Millie. I'm not going to mess that up. Millie and Addie. Millie plays over at Scenic. Addie plays over at Hedrick. And I got a feeling that we haven't seen the last of them near a volleyball court. Hustle play by the Ospreys. But the Roadrunners go up by 7. Brooklyn Willard, little touch serve there. Met by Miller. Miller tries to drop that one in. A good block at the net. Making the play for RCC, Evelyn LaPola. So the Ospreys win the point and the service. Try to drop it over. And the Ospreys draw within 5. Tiva Miller. Sophomore for RCC. Big part of the 2022 team. Trying to make the play there is Miller. And the point goes Lynn Benton's way as they take a 6-point lead. Here comes the power play. You just kind of knew that that was coming. A couple of little finesse touches there, and then the Roadrunners go in for the kill. D. Smith, the assistant coach for RCC, shouting instructions and encouragement from the bench. Ball in the air, Steubenrock. But there, Braillage to meet it. Got a good rally going here. McCutcheon, Steubenrock. But there's Braillage. And we've been seeing her do it all match long. Maddie Hellum there with the finish to put the Roadrunners up by 8. Braillage, left-handed server. Steubenrock trying to drop that in, but Braillage there to keep it alive. Miller tries to make the play, but it hits the floor as Lynn Benton takes a 9-point lead here in the third set, trying to close it out. That serve too deep. Ospreys will have it back. Angel Kamage getting ready to serve for RCC. Strong return by Lynn Benton. They'll pick up the point. Get their lead back up to 9. Mia Carley getting ready to serve. This is actually a relatively young Lynn Benton team. Just 6 sophomores on the team, so a lot of players who will be back for more next year. Good rally going here. McCutcheon returns it across. And they're finding an opening in the back. Rowan Riley. But RCC picking up the point. And here's Jordan McCutcheon. Call against the Ospreys, making it now 18-9. Hellum, Kamage, McCutcheon, Johnson, Braillage. Miller trying to keep it alive, but the return too deep. And it's a 10-point lead for the Roadrunners. 19-9 on your John L. Scott scoreboard. Let's go ahead and take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back.
So what do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it! Oh! Ah! Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete,
coach or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Return to play here in the 19-9 match, third set. Lynn Benton up 2-0. Miller tries to make the play there. That ball just dove off the table to give Lynn Benton the 11-point lead. Checking into the match, A.J. Brooks, middle blocker for the Ospreys, making her first appearance of the day. Looks like we had a little mishap with the water jug over in the corner. You don't want anybody slipping and falling on that. So while they take care of that, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick 30-second break, and then we'll be right back.
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
As we mentioned earlier, in men's soccer, RCC coming away a 2-1 winner on goals by Edgar Lopez and Ryan Houghton, raising the team's conference record to 5-2 and now strengthening their hold on first place as Portland was the nearest team behind them. Cleanup continuing on over there in the corner. Maybe this would be time for another. Well, wait a minute. It looks like they're about ready to go again, so we will keep it right here. McCutcheon on the return. It's 20-9, Lynn Benton. And once again on a strong kill by the Roadrunners, Lynn Benton continues to strengthen their hold. McCutcheon feeds it to AJ, who just checked into the match. Kamage. And there with a block at the net is Brooklyn Willard. That one falls in. The Roadrunners continue to open up their lead. (24-9) and opportunity for the Roadrunners to put this one away. Helen with the serve. Kamage. And a hold on the play. So the Roadrunners win the set and win the match with a sweep of RCC by a score of 3-0. We'll take a quick timeout and then give you a quick post-game wrap-up courtesy of the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign. That will be right here after this timeout.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It started out well enough for the Ospreys. They took the early lead against the mighty and undefeated Lynn Benton Community College Roadrunners. They led early in the match. Then the Roadrunners end up going on a run, open up a 6-point lead. The Ospreys do a good job of fighting back, rallying back, but they end up losing the set by a score of 25-2. Then it just kind of seemed like after that, the Roadrunners ended up finding their form, won the second set by 12, and then cruised to victory in the third set by a score of 25-9. So with the win in the South region, Lynn Benton raises their record to 7-0, and they go 22-0 overall on the season. Wow. But a couple of nights, we had Lane down here last night. Lane grabbing the victory, so a couple of tough matches back-to-back for the Ospreys. Their conference record now goes to 3-3, while their overall record goes to 8-6. Well, we thank you for joining us this afternoon. Executive producer for Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. And our thanks to RCC Athletic Director Darren Van Len for hosting the Lithia Jeep Dodge Superstore Match of the Day. Also, our hats off to Ospreys coach Christine Nelson and Roadrunners coach Jamie Frazier. For Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you for joining us, and have a great weekend.